Alright guys, thanks for coming to my channel to watch this. Okay, so today we'll be exploring Pixellab in in one of our actual attempts to create a flyer. Okay, so today is what day? Today is 31st and tomorrow is 1st September. So I want to create a kind of new month flyer, happy new month flyer, okay? A welcome September flyer, is Ember months, and I feel that if I can post a new month flyer to my clientele, it will go a long way in solidifying our brand stories. Okay, so I want to do it with my phone on Pixellab proper, and I want you to watch me do it. So I locate my Pixellab application and launch it. Okay, it opens up. So the concept is that I will be importing a Bible quote, alright, and I will write the passage at the Bible as the place is gotten from in the Bible. Okay, and that's all, and say something like welcome September. All right, so I will set my, first of all, I don't need this layer, this new text layer, I don't need it, so I will just delete. And I believe, don't you still remember your delete icon? This is it up here. Okay, I want to delete. Simply I will just press on that icon to delete. Okay, it has gone out, and I will import a square shape to cover this default landing layer for Pixellab because I don't need it. Alright, you see how I'm dragging from the edge? That is, I want it to maintain an aspect ratio while still extending, so that's why I'm dragging from the edge. You see? Okay, if you do not cover, because your finger may collide with the edge of your screen and it may not cover, so you shift and drag again, so that by the time you shift it will cover eventually. So this is it, everything is white. Alright, I want to change the color because I don't want it purely white, so I scroll up to locate color, and I want to use this. Okay, let's use this color. I don't know the name of the color though. Okay, so first background color I want to import a picture from my phone to design the background. Alright, somehow we paint it and make it lap in a visually stunning manner. Alright, that's base that I will use and write any other thing and input all other elements of the design I want to input. So I click OK for this layer because I'm through with it. Alright, and then import. You click on the add icon and import from gallery. I hope you are following. It's simple. Then your recent files opens up and you just click the gallery icon just here. That's why we click. When you select it, you look for the actual picture you want to use as a case. Depending, you should have some pictures written in your phone. In this case, I want to use this. I'm still checking for the one to use though. Alright, I think this will serve this purpose. Alright, very good. I've imported it and I want to still drag while still maintaining aspect ratio, so I drag from the edge. Alright, I think the aspect ratio edge dragging icon is bigger than the rest. Watch this, they are not of the same size. Alright, if you drag from here or here, it extends. On the first part, it extends vertically. On this one, it extends it extends horizontally, and on this down part it extends vertically, and that's not what I want. I want to maintain same shape while I drag. That's called aspect ratio. Alright, I have to drag and ensure that everything is filled. Okay, having got this, I will come to my layer and name it. I will name it imported picture. I'm supposed to name, but no problem. I can even see the object on the layer. So what I will do is to merge the first one. That's background color, that background square, and the imported image. I will merge two of them together by clicking on this icon down. Alright, click it. Then the box for marking comes up, and I will tick these boxes to come up. and I will just tick. It's as simple as that. You tick the first one, you tick the second one. Alright. Then you watch these icons down. You watch. It means those icons mean a lot of things. Okay, the first one means delete, the second one edit, the third one means merge, and that's this one means merge, and that's the one I'll be using. I merge two of them. It gives a prompt. Are you sure you want to merge all this? Okay, it's okay. The two objects becomes one. Alright. But there's something else I want to do. I want to paint the object. I want to paint it. Let me see if it will work. So I select the object properties and go to opacity. Alright. So I don't want to paint it against that default background of Pixellab. No. I want to paint it against that one I merged the object with. So I will just undo. I will undo the merge. Okay, I will undo. I will have to undo it so that I can paint. After painting, I merge. Okay, so having undone that, I will go to opacity under object properties and paint. Watch, this is the color is giving it. I think this is close to what I want to work with. So I will okay it. Then I can go ahead and do the imaging. Long press. Sorry, press A. Okay, just follow the show tabs. Image and boom. The objects have been merged. Undo layer. And let me start with the design proper. Okay, I want to import my logo or my business name, the business name I designed that I often use. That's CC Craft. I want to import it and place on top. Okay, and this is how to do it. I go to add again from gallery. I already know the landing folder of that design of mine, so I just go straight and pick it. Okay, it's as simple as that. Alright. So I am looking for it. I have seen it. I will crop, because if you don't crop, Pixellab is going to represent it as a very large file. So you may be having clicking conflicts, so which I don't want. So I'll just crop so that I can have something I can control on the interface. Are you following? Alright, so having cropped, I okay the crop and reduce the size. Of course, this is blue. The default color of importation is blue, and I want to change it to white. What do? I select that same object and come to color. See the color icon here. I come to color and enable it. Alright. It turns red. Red is not cool. I really want white. Okay, this is close to what I want. Alright. Remember what I said about aspect ratio. Color. Enable. Color. Enable. Alright, are you still with me? White. It's as simple as that. Okay. I want to move. You see, I'm having difficulty moving. Alright, because the object is so small and my finger cannot cover for the boundaries. Okay, my finger is over covering the boundaries. So what do? I move with the relative positioning. This icon here. This one and this one. Okay. So let me see what position will give me. Okay, I can just move slow by slow. If you want to increase the pixels rate of the moving, you just increase. You can see. Alright. What it does is to increase the distance covered for each step it makes. Alright, you can see at 11 pixel, it will cover much more distance than in 6 px. Very good. Definitely, you can move up and till you get what you want. You can use grid lines if you want. Alright, you can use grid lines if you want. So that's it. Having got that, I think it's still too up, so I'll bring it down a bit. I'll bring it down a bit and I'll bring it down a bit and lock. Oh, now I'm on another layer, so let me undo. Let me select that layer. Alright, I'm trying to unlock. Okay, I'm trying to move and like reposition and lock. Okay, something like this. Let me go and lock it so that it doesn't move any other time I want to select something else. I've locked it. Okay, that's all for top. Then on the down, I want a white ending. Down. I'm supposed to lock this layer. So let me go and lock this layer. It's confusing my clicks. Very simple. I lock that layer. So it doesn't move anyhow. Then over to the add icon again. Create a rectangle. Remember your aspect ratio. Because it's a rectangle, you should forget about aspect ratio now, because I don't think there's no rectangle in Pixellab, so you form rectangles from squares, and in doing that you just have to drag from either the center icons. If you drag from the edge, it will maintain a square. Alright, that's what I mean by aspect ratio. So I want a white down, okay, something like this, and I'm trying to create a kind of circular element wherein I can input the Bible quote. Okay, and to do that, I import a circle. You should follow, please. It's very simple. I import a circle. Okay, first of all, if you click import shapes, it will bring a square. So you have to change the shape to a circle. To change, you can just easily come here. You see a lot of shapes. Even parallelograms are there. Okay, so this circle is so wide. I don't want it wide this way. I don't want it wide this way. I want the background color to show, so I will really paint it. In fact, I'm not giving it a fill. So to remove the fill, okay, to remove the fill, I will reduce the opacity of the fill to 0%. I don't want a fill. What I want is stroke. So I will increase stroke and change the color of the stroke to white. Okay, stroke color, I will change it to white and faint it, and faint the stroke color, not glass blur. Have you seen? This looks like what I want for now. It's as simple as this. So let me reduce the stroke with 17 is too large, and boom, I have this, okay. So I will import my text. I've already copied my text on my clipboard, and I think I have it up here. This is it. The name of the Lord is a fortified tower. The righteous run to it and are safe. This is the text I want to import. Okay, I want it inside the circle that I've created, like this. This is close to what I want, but then I have to seriously work on the alignment and font. So what do? I go to text properties. Remember your text properties? Alright, select the text first, and your text properties will be activated. Okay, you then work on the font and alignment and on the size if you really want, but the color is okay. I want to maintain that color. So on alignment, I will center align it. The one at the middle is center alignment. The one on the, as you are watching, okay, the one on the left is left alignment. The one on the right is right alignment, and the one at the center is center alignment. This is the center alignment, I mean. Okay, avoid justify for now. It may not give you what you want. But let's try. Okay, I've seen what justify is in, so I will disable justify and center align the text. Okay, then give it a small spacing in lines. Okay, something like this. Then seriously work on the font, because the font is not even giving me joy. So I go back, look for font properties, and change the font to something visually appealing. I'm on the font, right? I have some fonts that I've imported already. Okay, we'll be posting a font collection on Seller. I think if you're interested in buying, you can go to Seller store and purchase. I think the list collection there houses over 500 fonts, and it's sold for 500. Sorry, it's sold for 250 naira. So with your 250 naira, you can buy over 500 fonts on our Seller store. Okay, I'll drop in the link later if you want. So you come to recent fonts, I better still go to my fonts. I want to use a font I imported because they're the ones I can easily relate with. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of interesting fonts here, and I want to select the one that is so fine and accurate for. Okay, this is good. Londina Medium. This is the font I selected here. Okay, watch. This is the font I selected. I just love the appearance. Okay, that's why I'm using it. Okay, this is how it looks like. This is how it looks like. I will still have to work on my size because as I change the font, it seems as though the entire text is bigger. It's bigger in size, so I will reduce. I will reduce. Okay. The arc below means rotate, and I don't want to rotate. This is okay. What we want is coming up little by little. You just have to align everything to look very neat and visual appealing. Alright, so this is this. I'm still not okay with the size. I will reduce more. Okay. Very good. I think I have to increase the stroke of I have to increase the stroke of that circle. I have to increase the stroke of that circle. You get why? So let me go to shape, stroke. Okay. I have to increase it. Oh, I'm adding another stroke. Oh. I'm even looking for the linear property of that circle to make some effects on that stroke, and I'm not finding it. It's giving me another stroke entirely, and I think it's looking nice. I will still work with it. Okay, not bad, not bad, not bad. Let's proceed and see what comes up. Okay, then another thing is the Bible passage where I lifted it, so I will go and copy it because it's already on my notes. I will copy, then meaning that I have to add another text. Double tap to add text. Paste. You should paste the last one I copied. I don't know why it's pasting the first one I copied. Okay, let me check if I did not even copy. So I go back, highlight, copy again. Okay, paste. It should come. Alright. So have you seen that this circle is giving me issues? I will have to lock it. I have to lock it because if I don't, it keeps selecting on its own even when I don't want it. So I'm looking for the layer for that circle. Is this? I've locked it. It doesn't select again. So I can bother with the things I really want to work on the moment. So having selected that proverbs, I want the font to look stylish. So I go to my text properties, font, I'm there. Let's my fonts, Adobe, okay. I'm looking for. Alright, let's use all caps. All caps. Let's reduce the size so that it fits into one line. You should follow. What I'm doing is very practicable. You can see it's very simple. Let me see if I can effect bold. Okay, this font is not even fine. Let me change it. I feel I should see a better font. Ghost theory is not bad too. Proverb insomnist. Let's try insomnist. Alright, I'm going with insomnist for now. There is another thing I forgot to write. Welcome to September. Welcome to September. And I want to write it just below UC Craft. So what do? I have to unlock the circle first. Okay, let me arrange everything I'm making and the text together. Alright, you can see how. Oh, can see how everything is being coordinated. So that's how coordinated it should be when making designs. Alright. So if everything has been centered, I merge. The name of the Lord is fortified tower. The righteous run to it and are safe. I will centralize accurately because I'm merging them as one object, meaning that I don't intend to come back to it again. So I need centralization, accurate centralization. Okay, this is good. This is good. This is good. Alright. So I go to my layer, select the Proverbs, that's the Bible passage, the Bible quote, and the circle. I'll mix three of them together. Okay. So now they are one object. I can reduce them as one object, and I can increase them as one object. Very good. I'll have to write welcome to September. I'll add another text. I will handle them independently so that I can effect different styles on them one after the other. The video is going to be quite long, but just have to remain with me because I have a lot to learn. Welcome. Let me finish the texting. To okay, and another one. September. September, right? This is the spelling. Okay. I have three texts to work with now. To doesn't want to move, so I will just use my relative position to move. No waste of time. And I can complete the other movement with my hand. Why is it not moving? Alright. Hope you guys are following. You see, I'm using those arrow keys to move because it's misbehaving. I work on welcome, the font especially, and size as the case may be. So I go to my font properties. My fonts. I love I love back to demo in this case. I can use Ecomoto script demo. Honey script is still good, but let's use Ecomoto script demo. It's fitting for what I want. So I select it and I increase the size. I also want to increase the text, the spacing in between characters. Spacing in between characters. That's in between letters, right? That's what I mean. I will increase it. Welcome. Oh no. Okay. Let me work on September. Um, we should give this September a. We should give this September block, a block, okay, and use the color of the background. We should give it a white block and use the color of the background so that it can bar the circle to resemble a closed C curve. Just watch, you understand the concept. Shape. I add the rectangle. It's going to be ordered to go and stay behind September. I just want to set it first. It needs to be ordered to go and stay behind September, like this. Okay, I will select it again. Okay, it's already selected, so I will just move. I will just come to the object properties and select to back, undo. It left entirely. Why? I try again. Sometimes these things misbehave. I set my rectangle. Okay, it and change it to back. It's behind now. The September is white, and that's why you can't see the color. So you select that September. Having done that, you change the color of the text of that's of September now. Let me see, select September. I don't know if you selected. Select the color of the text and change to our background color, which is this. Okay, still select this thing. Then you can drag, since it doesn't want to move normally. You come, hold the edge, long press it and drag it behind. uh Having done that, it has been ordered to stay in front. As the timer has been ordered to stay in front of the rectangular block behind it. It's from here that you work on the font. You go to your font properties and select a simply amazing font that resonates with what's your design, what you want to design. Let me still maintain Ecomoto script to get why. Alright, after that I work on the size. The size is very important here because fill up the I want it to fill up the rectangle. Alright, so you order the September. Okay, so before I want the September to be foregrounded by the block behind it. Okay, so I'm still working on it. I will reduce both because I want, remember, the concept is to make it form a closed C curve. You will get it. Hold on. So having reached this stage, I will centralize, come to my layer, pick the rectangle, reduce it a bit because it's too large. Reduce, centralize. Okay, you make sure that it is at the center. You make sure it's at the center of that background shape because there's something we call foregrounding in design. It will foreground it more, and the stylistics will be understood by anybody who sees the flyer. But if you don't align it properly, there will be your design will not be visual appealing. Let me just say. Okay, after proper centralization, I'm having difficulties moving with my hands, so I come to position and move with the arrows. All right, it's as simple as that. Move with the arrows. Remember, you can increase the speed of the move, and you can decrease the speed of the move by dragging towards the plus sign or dragging towards the minus sign. Okay, I think this is close to what. Okay, let me see drag more. It's not close. I need to adjust to the left, right? You can see. I go there again and adjust to the left. Okay, something like this. So I go to my layer and merge two of them so that I don't distort this arrangement. I click this icon. Remember our selection icon. It will activate the portal for selection. Sorry, to activate the interface for selection. So I click it. I look for September first. Let me bring it close. Hold on. I have to bring it close. So I long press and drag. Let it just be below. Let the block be below September so that I can merge properly. I select them and merge. Remember, this icon means merging. Merging means that it's going to convert the two objects to one. Okay, got that. All right. So having merged, I will have no problem. I will have no problem setting that layer again. So this is okay. Welcome to September. So let me work on two. I think two is can even stand like this. Two can stand like this. Okay. Two can be like this. I don't want something that is so visually complicating. I just want something that is very simple. And you can see I'm having issues now to select my thumb. Unless I have a very little thumb. Otherwise, I have issues selecting in between objects on this interface because is your phone first of all, and your thumb can cover for more than three objects at once. So you learn how to make selections with your layer. So since it's two that I want to move, I select it and move and make the movement with my position icons. So I move the way I want. The directions are there, so you'll understand better when you actually get to design. I move. Right at this point itself, I don't even know the best position to place this to. I see it seems I should place it middle. Since I will place okay, I just got a concept for placing that. That's 3%. That's 3 minutes, guy. To place that to. Okay, so this is it. I will increase the size. I will make it big. Very good. After that, I will close the. I will reduce the lines. The spacing in between letters. I want it to go. I want it to go together. Okay. Then I will change the font to a stylistic font. I'm looking for the font icon to do that. I've seen it. I will select a highly stylistic font. A highly stylistic. I think Honey Script can go. Okay. Okay. Honey Script compression is now so thin. I can't even see what I'm doing. So meaning that I have to work on the size again. Not even the size. I have to work on that spacing I did that time. So I'm still looking for the icon. With time, you will get to know the positioning of all these icons and where to go whenever you need to go there. Okay, I increase the spacing. I really want to see that too. I will increase. I will increase. Okay, it's over now. Let me reduce. This is kind of accurate. Hold on. I will still increase the size. I will still increase the size so that I want it to be bigger than welcome. I'm looking for the size icon. You should even see it before me. I'm even thinking that this thing is big enough yet. It's not even big. I can't even click. So I'm still looking for the position directions. Position, sorry for that. The position directions. Alright. What's put it in for this? Just Mary has called. Okay, so I will increase. I will shift the two. That's two. I will shift it upward. Towards the left to kind of lie side by side with welcome and still work on the size because I really want it big. I really want it big. Extremely big. I want it to be bigger than all other elements of the design. Okay, so I will still have to shift it. You know, this as you make designs and as you try to align from element to element, you will get inspiration on what to do. That's the thing works like magic. Okay, the inspiration must come. Just get started. That's the most important thing. Get started. All right. Okay. So you should follow what I'm doing. Very good. Very soon, all of you will replicate the design in your own phone. You can see. You see, it's not. This is already visually appealing. It's not. It's not. It's not something that is so difficult. It's communicating the happy new month purpose is meant to communicate, and it's very simple. All right. So you just have to align some things. I want to merge welcome and to together. You know, you go to your layer, select welcome and to merge them together, and you can move. You can move them as one. You can move them as one. Okay. So everything will align at the center. Now this is my new month flyer for tomorrow. You'll be getting this in your inbox, and boom, nothing else remains. All right. So this is how you can make a simple design on Pixellab. After your designs, you can just come and save as either project or as image. First of all, I love saving as project in case I may need to make some corrections. I can come to Pixellab and get the raw file for editing. But if you save as image, you will not be able to edit the design again. New month flyer. This is for September. I rename accordingly for easy tracking, and I save as image as well. I love saving as JPG and PNG. Sometimes if I want to work with if I want to export something that has no background, I use PNG, and if you want to export something that has background, I use JPG. JPG means joint photography group, and PNG means portable network graphics. Okay, and that will be all for our design. Let's go and view it in our phone and book. Let's go and view it in our gallery. All right, let's go and view it in our gallery and see what it looks like. Let's see what it looks like. Pixellab. Wow, our design is ready. So guys, thank you very much.